In this lesson, we're going to learn about equal matrices. So go ahead and pause the video and take notes down. Go ahead and write these notes down in your notebook. Equal matrices are two matrices that have the same exact dimension and equal corresponding elements. So if you take a look at matrix A and matrix B, the first thing that you should notice is that each of the elements here, while they look different, their values are exactly the same. So 0.25 has the same value as 1/4. 1.5 has the same value as 3.5. -3, of course, has the same value as -3. And if you turn 4/5 into a decimal, you will get 0.8. So matrix A equals matrix B. Even though their elements don't look the same, each corresponding element has an equal value. So we can use the concept of equal matrices to solve for variables inside of our matrix. So for instance, here's an example. We have this matrix right here, and it has to equal this matrix right here. So we can set each of its individual corresponding elements equal to solve for our variables. So in this case, we have a 9 and a 9. There's no variables, and these two elements are equal, so there's nothing really to do. But in this case, we have a 3x, and since these matrices are equal, the corresponding element 16, 3x plus 1 has to be equal to 16. And we can solve for x. We could subtract 1 from each side to get 3x equals 15. And then we can divide by 3 to get x equals 5. The next variable that you see is 2y minus 1. 2y minus 1. And this must equal its corresponding element over here. So that must equal -5. So to solve for this, you would add 1 to both sides. 2y equals -4. And when you divide by 2, you get y equals -2. And then there's really nothing to do for these. There's no variable involved. So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to pause the video or turn the video off and work on these two problems. In this problem right here, you'll have to set x plus 3 equal to its corresponding element to solve, y minus 1 equal to its corresponding element to solve, and then x plus 1 equal to its corresponding element to solve. Example number 2 is going to be a little bit more difficult. You have two matrices that are being subtracted. Before you can set anything equal, you'll have to do the subtraction. So you're going to have to subtract these two matrices first before you can solve for any of the variables.